If you're okay at English, but you want to be great at English, then this video is for you. First, just listen to a conversation between my friend Kerry and her dentist as she tries to make an appointment. This will really improve your listening skills, especially when it comes to fast, natural English that's spoken by native English speakers. It's really important that you listen to the rhythm and the pronunciation of this fast, natural English. So don't take any notes. I've written a complete guide and you can get it for free by clicking the link in the comments or the link in the description below. But if you're already a member of our English Improvers community, this will be sent to you automatically. After the conversation, we'll go through some of the words and phrases that we used and also include some pronunciation tips, so you'll really sound natural when you use them in your English conversations. And finally, at the end of the video, that's where the real magic happens, because you will boost your speaking confidence by taking part in that conversation yourself. Hi, I'm Steve. Let's do this. Hi, Anfield Smiles Dental Practice, Rob speaking. How can I help you?
Hi, I've woken up with a terrible toothache and it's killing me. Can I make an appointment to see a dentist, please?
I'm sorry to hear that. Bear with me while I check the schedule. We are rather busy today, I'm afraid.
To compound matters, I'm going on holiday today as well, and my plane leaves at 5:30, so I'm really in a bind.
Have you tried taking painkillers?
Yes, but they're not doing the trick.
That sounds awful. Let me see what appointments we've got. The practice is swamped this week, but I'm sure I'll be able to rustle up a free slot for you.
Thanks, I really appreciate your help.
Right, I can fit you in at 3:15. How does that sound?
I'm not sure that will leave me enough time to get to the airport. I know I'm being a pain, but do you have anything earlier?
I completely get where you're coming from. Let me check again. I can squeeze you in at 10:10 if you can come straight away. We've had a cancellation.
That's such a relief. I'll set off now and I'll be there shortly.
See you then. Bye. Now let's go through some of the words and expressions that you heard in that conversation that you might not have come across before, and we'll also include some pronunciation tips so that you can use these words and expressions when you next have an English conversation. But before we do, can I just ask you to consider becoming a member of the channel? It's really easy to do. Just click join, which is next to the subscription button, and for less than the cost of a cup of tea a month, you can really help this channel grow and continue to produce quality English lessons. Don't worry if you can't afford that. You can also support the channel just by clicking the like button. Now, the conversation was set in a dental practice, which is a place where you go for treatment for your teeth. By using the word practice rather than just dentist, it implies that there's more than one dentist actually working there. And of course, that means a medical practice would be a place where more than one doctor worked. Notice the receptionist at the dental practice used a friendly hi rather than hello. This is happening more and more in English as there is a move away from more formal language. So a simple hi is always good enough.
Hi!
Kerry said she had a terrible toothache, and words like terrible and awful are commonly used to indicate just how bad it is. But she emphasised this by saying it was killing her, and this exaggeration is really common when it comes to talking about pain in English. I've been working all day in the garden. My back is killing me. To see a professional, you make an appointment. Make. The receptionist used a lovely English phrase, bear with me. which means be patient with me. Give me time. This is really useful, especially for people who are just learning English.
Can you tell me where I can get taxi, please?
Sure, go down here and turn left. The taxi rank's on your right.
Bear with me. I didn't understand all that. Can you speak a little slower, please?
The receptionist prepared Kerry for bad news by adding "I'm afraid" at the end of her sentence. This can also be added at the front of the sentence. It's very flexible. So you could say, "We're busy, I'm afraid," or "I'm afraid we're busy." Either way, the "I'm afraid" just makes that bad news a little less bad. Kerry used the expression to compound matters, and this is where a bad situation, in this case her toothache, is made worse by something else. In this case, the fact that she'd booked to go on holiday that day. To compound matters. I was just delivering a parcel and I got bit by a big dog.
Oh no, are you okay?
Yes, but to compound matters, I went to the wrong house. I should have gone to the house next door. The plane was leaving at 5:30, which is just another way of saying 5:30. Although she was taking painkillers, they weren't doing the trick. And this means they weren't having the effect that you wanted. I need to stop my tap leaking.
Have you tried tightening the pipe?
Yes, but it didn't do the trick. The dental practice was swamped, which is just another way of saying it was very busy. A swamped ends in ed, and any English word that ends in d has 3 possible ways of pronouncing that ending. In this case, it's a simple T, swamped. You try, swamped. We also heard the phrase to rustle up. And if you rustle something up, it means to make something quickly or to find space. It implies that you're making a real effort to help someone. You're rustling it up. I'm really hungry. Don't worry, I'll rustle something up. The thing the receptionist was rustling up was a free slot, which is just another way of saying an available appointment.
Hello, hairdressers.
Do you have any free slots tomorrow? I need a haircut.
Yes, we have a free slot at 11.
If someone is being a pain, they're being a nuisance. Can I be a pain and ask you to click the like button? We heard the receptionist say, "I totally understand where you're coming from." And this is another way of saying that they totally understood the other person's situation. And he offered to squeeze her in, which is used when there's a very crowded schedule. And it takes some effort to find a free slot for them, to squeeze them in. We heard the phrasal verb to set off, which means to begin a journey.
I'm going to the shops.
What time are you going to set off? Now it's time to boost your English speaking confidence by taking part in that conversation. Your words will appear on the screen as you need them. For the best results, speak out loud. Hi, Anfield Smiles Dental Practice, Rob speaking. How can I help you? I'm sorry to hear that. Bear with me while I check the schedule. We are rather busy today, I'm afraid. Have you tried taking painkillers? That sounds awful. Let me see what appointments we've got. The practice is swamped this week, but I'm sure I'll be able to rustle up a free slot for you. Right, I can fit you in at 3:15. How does that sound? I completely get where you're coming from. Let me check again. I can squeeze you in at 10:10. If you can come straight away. We've had a cancellation. See you then. Bye. To boost your confidence even more, check out this next video. I'll see you next time.